Hello, my name is Jay Chris. I'm going to be discussing what are sports medicine physicians and orthopedic surgeons. So let's dive right into it. So first, you got to understand what the field of sports medicine is, because both sports medicine physicians and orthopedic surgeons are in this area of expertise, and so this area of expertise or injury is the area of medical practice concerned with treatment of injuries resulting from athletic activities, including surgical and non-surgical treatments of injuries and illnesses and all the sports-related health professions. So we're going to get more into it. So it's sports and then medicine. So sports medicine. So it's kind of the way that injuries work together to like treat. So yeah. So simplification. So sports medicine physicians, they are primarily specialized in non-surgical treatment. So for example, let's say you have an ankle injury. They would say, hey, you have an ankle injury. They would refer you to an orthopedic surgeon if you had it so bad that you needed surgery. They would prescribe rehabilitation. So they would refer you to a physical therapist. They would prescribe you a brace. They said, hey, I think you should wear this brace, or I think you should go to a rehabilitation center and you should get a brace on for that. And then they would administer like drugs, so like cortisone shot, and then they would recommend like exercises and stretches to help further like recover your injury. And then orthopedic surgeons, they deal with the surgery part of the injury. So they deal with injuries, deformities, and diseases. So they help a variety of things. So, for example, the knee injury or the ankle injury, they would say, okay, your ankle is too broken, or for like any rehab, we're gonna have to like sew it back together, and then you're gonna have to go do rehab again. So, yeah. And so this is what a orthopedic surgeon is doing through surgery. So the training for these fields, so for sports medicine physicians, first they go through an undergrad degree in either biology, chemistry, or anatomy, something related to the sports medicine field. Secondly, they go to medical school, and then third, they do a residency, including emergency or pediatrics, and then they do a 4-year, then they do a 2-year specialized medical residency and fellowship. So after they do the residency, they do a specialized residency. Say they want to work with, for instance, specifically like high-performing athletes. So they do like a regular residency, then they would go in and then they would do that residency. And then during this fellowship, they are tested to see whether or not they're eligible or good enough. Like they need like critiquing on their work, or if they're just that good. And so right there, that's a picture of them going through medical school. So training and education for orthopedic surgeons, it's the exact same thing with an extra one. So it's 4-year undergrad, medical school second, third residency, fourth specialized internship, and then plus they have an additional 5 years of specific orthopedic residency. So meaning for instance, like an orthopedic surgeon, so they would go and help with like hands or knees, or a neuroscientist or neuro surgeon, so they would go and do another 5 years of residency to make sure they understand how to like cut someone open by themselves without a doctor looking over them. So the perceptions. So sports medicine and orthopedic perceptions of these two, as you can see the pictures like 6 or 9. So people seek these sports medicine physicians and surgeons to have injuries and conditions that affect the ability of function or play. The patients that seek them have a series of considerable conditions. Both are highly, so this is a quote, both are highly regarded and seen as public servants of rare health and intelligence. And then I personally didn't know that there was a difference between sports medicine physicians and orthopedic surgeons. I thought that they were the same thing, but clearly to like the public, that clear to the public that's like a misunderstanding and something I didn't know. And so that quote comes directly from this source. And so now, conclusion. What did we learn today? We learned what sports medicine, what the field of sports medicine is, and that is field of like injuries or deformities related to sports relatedness. And then what are sports medicine physicians? Sports medicine physicians are non-surgical healthcare providers that help with treatment options. And then surgeons, what are other orthopedic surgeons? They are the people that perform the surgery to overcome such injury. And then obviously what are the perceptions, like we just stated before. I personally didn't know that there was a difference between the two, but another perception is that they are like the servants to us and like get better because we're there. And so that's also really cool. So here's a sports medicine physician at work. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Thank you.